What is up, all FPV groupies, FPV followers, people who love FPV, multi-rotors, etc., etc. Welcome to DTOM Drones Bench. Today, we're going to talk about these batteries, this ginormous battery, these two ginormous batteries, and whatever this is. We're going to start off with the whatever this is battery. I've been testing these batteries for a little while now and trying to find what's the best for me and most convenient, easiest, cheapest, longest lasting I can find. You'll get this pack whenever you order an older set of Fatsharks, and it may still come with newer ones. I'm not sure. I haven't bought goggles in a while. But when I bought my dad a set of goggles for his FPV stuff, it came with this battery. Now, this battery works as long as you are not running one of these, a diversity module. You start trying to run diversity off this thing, it is crap. You get like 4 packs and it is done! Not cool. Take this thing, throw it in the trash. Not really, don't throw it in the trash. It could explode. That'd be bad. Hellfire would rain down upon us, literally. Don't throw LiPo batteries in the trash. What you do is you dispose of them properly in salt water or whatever you do. And then you go, you make one of these. One of these costs you almost next to nothing if you find all the parts. And make sure you get 2.1 by 5.5 ends. 2.1 is the inside diameter, 5 by 5, 5.5 is the outside diameter. If you get 2.5s, it sucks and it don't work, because it, like, every time the deal moves, your goggles go off. Not cool. I found these batteries, these two batteries, in a laptop battery pack. It lasts a decent amount of time. I could tell you exactly what the milliamp was if I had read it on the the pack before I ripped it all apart and took these batteries out, because they just say Samsung on them. So, I don't know how long, I don't know how much milliamp hours are in this pack, but it lasts a decent amount of time. I'm pretty happy with the tests time. It's about, I don't like doing this very often because I'm afraid I'm going to kill my drones, but I left it plugged in for 4 hours and it still ran. Now when I checked it on my meter, it had like 2% left, so whatever this is lasts about 4 hours. Next to this battery. This battery was built, instead of 18 650s, it's 26 650s. They're fasst batteries, 4100 milliamp hour, 40 amp constant batteries. I just went to my local vape store and picked them up and built the battery. If you're wondering what I have it wrapped in, it's called vinyl electrical tape. It's rubberized, kinda. And I just wrap it up in there so that when it's in my goggles, it doesn't slip around a lot. But it works pretty good. Not the best, but it works. Now, the only downside I have found to this battery is that it is incredibly heavy on your head. Incredibly heavy. And like, it weighs on your ear, but you can get it set right and it is like perfect. You don't know it's there. I would like to get with some 3D printing people or something and make it better, but if you put the strap down here on this bottom battery, after it's plugged in, of course, you don't notice the weight nearly as much. Now, the longevity test that I've ran on these has been retarded, to say the least. This is, like I said, a 4200 milliamp pack. I did some tests on it a couple of days ago. I built it, I charged it up slowly. I'm not sure what charging recommendations are on lithium-ion batteries, but I know when I used to vape, the max charge was 1.5 amps for each battery, so I just charged it at 1.5 amps. But anyway, I, probably at the expense of my goggles, which I guess we'll find out in a couple of days after some more flights, left this plugged in, and now I flew with it a couple times, and I remember I checked it before I plugged it into the goggles for the duration test, and it was at 90% left in the battery. After 6.5 freaking hours of being plugged in, I am not kidding you, I left my goggles plugged in for 6.5 hours. I was tired of testing it. I was done. 6.5 hours. That was a whole day. And it was rainy, nasty on it, so I just had to sit there and watch my goggles run. It was not fun. I would much rather have been flying. And I don't know if there's a big difference in flying with them and the receivers doing more work, but I would think they would die faster with the receiver looking for signal. I don't know if that makes any sense, but you get what I'm saying. So yeah, 6.5 hours. I was like, this thing has got to be at like 1%. It has got to be done. It's got to be just about done. I plug it into the tester. 10% left. There was 10% left in this battery after being plugged in for 6.5 hours from 90%. Crazy. 26650 eFast batteries, 4100 milliamps. You can get these from lithiumion.com or ion something. And just search for 26650 batteries and that site will come up. Their shipping is extremely fast. Like anything on their website, you order it, is there like 3 days. It's super, or less. I ordered these on Saturday and they come in on Monday. That's crazy. And they're out of like Pennsylvania or something. I don't remember, but anyway, it made it here to Oklahoma really fast. So I also ordered these, and I have not yet to use them because I figured I would never need to buy another goggle battery because this thing is going to last me 6.5 hours, and 6.5 hours in pack time is a lot of time. And like I said, it still had 10% left at that. So, but these are the next build, and they are eFast batteries. I got a smaller continuous discharge on these because I doubt the goggles are ever going to draw 40 amps, which is what those are rated at. So I went with a 15 amp draw. These are 5200 milliamp. Now, the weight is pretty much the same, but I'm not going to run the test on these like I did with this one, because I really don't want to sit there and leave my goggles plugged in for 6.5 hours again and not fly with them. I'm running out of time here. I'm 7 minutes in. I'm going to build this out, and I'm going to time myself while I fly, or I'm going to time while I have the goggles plugged in. And we're going to see just what these batteries can do, because I am sure at 1,000 more milliamps it's going to smoke this one, and even this one was a retarded amount of time, so I'm going to have to. It'll be a long time if we get the answer on these. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys out there. Go have fun. Go fly. Make some videos. We love FPV. It is our life, and we love it. If we could do FPV every day, we would. Wait. Who am I kidding? I do FPV every day. Even when it's dark. Conformal coding lets me do it in the rain. I'm an FPV right now. Got my big pack. Got me some quad. Got me some goggles. That's all I need, my homies. I'm out.
trying to keep the water warm.